The preceding program was brought to you in part by Welcome to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. I'm Pete Mezzetti. My guest this evening is Jaime Shelburn, who is on the Board of Education, also a member of the Miracle League of Southeastern Connecticut. So we're going to talk about education. We're going to talk about Miracle League. We're going to talk about being a mom and juggling all this fun stuff.
Juggling everything.
Welcome.
Hi, Pete.
How are you?
Good. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Long time no see.
I was trying to remember the other day where we went to school together, because I've been to 13 schools. So I was like, which school did Pete and I go together at? It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Too long ago for me to remember.
Yeah, me too. So what's going on? What do we want to talk about?
I have all sorts of stuff up in the air.
All right.
I've got Board of Ed,
Okay.
East Lyme. We're about to start our budget process, which is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Connecticut's one of those states where Board of Ed budgets are paid for by the town, and
Yes.
most of it's not by the state or the federal government.
Right.
We're a weird state like that.
Right.
So it's going to be fun.
Right. And you're also on the Board of Education. You're also on the Miracle League.
I'm on the Miracle League Board of Directors. We have a fundraiser coming up in February.
Okay.
Magical Night of Miracles at Mohegan Sun in the Cabaret Theater. It should be a lot of fun. It's going to be two entertainers that I cannot remember off the top of my head, but it's,
Okay.
When is it? It's the 21st
Okay.
of February,
Nice.
Saturday night.
Okay.
So it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. So what else is going on with the Miracle League?
Miracle League. We have a Oyster Fest fundraiser every September.
Yep.
Brings huge crowds.
Okay.
Huge crowds. Last year we had a stage come in, so a mobile stage from Bristol, I believe came from.
All right.
But we're still fundraising for our playground.
Oh, yeah?
We have the field in, we have the basketball courts in, we have the bathroom and restrooms in. So now we're just holding out for that field, which is, that's a big price tag.
It is.
It's a huge price
They're
tag.
not cheap. No.
Playgrounds are not cheap, and accessible playgrounds are even more expensive, which
Yes.
is unfortunate. It should not be more expensive to build an accessible playground, but it
No,
is.
absolutely not.
And we're lacking accessible playgrounds in our area of Connecticut.
So what exactly is the Miracle League of Southeastern Connecticut?
The Miracle League of Southeastern Connecticut is a group
Okay.
of people like you and me.
Right. Yes.
That's where you used to be on the Miracle League with me.
That's right.
There are currently 3 Miracle Leagues in Connecticut. Mm-hmm. There's one in Hartford. There's
Right.
one in Vernon, Tolland.
Yes.
And then there's the Miracle League of Southeastern Connecticut.
Right.
We serve families from Madison to Westerly,
Okay.
all the way up to Norwich. We've been partnering a lot lately with Westbrook Y.
Okay.
We've been doing a lot of swimming lessons there. We're doing basketball there this winter, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
It gives us a different group of families, and it gives us different offerings.
Nice.
But we are trying to let every child be able to play on a playground or a sport. So we do, in the spring, we do baseball, lacrosse, kickball.
Nice.
We do, I think, flag football. No, not flag football. Kickball, lacrosse, baseball. It's a lot, and dance.
Okay.
So we have a lot of offerings, and then like in the winter, we have the basketball and the swimming.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice.
You guys are a busy organization.
We are a very busy organization. We do a lot of things out there.
As a matter of fact, it's funny you mentioned the Oyster Festival. I still keep in touch with Jim Grogan.
I love Jim.
I
Jim's such
still-
a good guy. He's a really good guy.
Yeah,
he's a very hardworking volunteer for Miracle League.
Yes, him and I still keep in touch. I talked to him last week.
Oh, good. Yeah. But Oyster Fest, is our biggest fundraiser of the
Okay.
year, and it's so much fun. September,
Yeah.
noon to 6, through bands, oysters, day music. It is a dance fest. It is fun for the whole family, but it is just so much fun. And it raises money for a good cause.
Exactly. And all the money goes to the good
And
cause.
all the money goes to the good cause.
And you mentioned the Miracle League up north, and that is with Rich and Mike. I believe.
Mike retired this year. He's no longer
What?
with No, yes, Mike did.
Mike
I got to
re-
think about who retired.
Mike retired?
I know.
Oh, no.
I don't know what they're going to do with that.
Oh, no.
He was a very, very hardworking
Oh, he
executive
was
director with
He was a
them.
wonderful person.
Yeah.
Because I remember I met Mike when he used to come down for the meetings
Yeah,
when
but
I was on the board.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know. His shoes are very hard to fill.
Do they have an interim?
I think that the board of directors is filling in for him.
Oh, good.
But-
So Rich is probably pulling his hair out.
Yes, probably. I think they were working on an interim,
Oh,
but I
okay.
haven't heard
Okay.
of what they've done.
And how's your board of directors?
Our board of directors is good. We're working hard trying to come up with new ideas, new ways to fundraise, new things to do for kids and families. We're trying to, the world is always changing, and we're just
Exactly.
trying to keep up.
Exactly. And you are on the Board of Education for the town of East Lyme,
I am
correct?
since 2007.
You like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love, my philosophy is education is the one thing that you'll have for your whole life.
Right.
Nobody can take it away from you.
Nope.
It's something that's with you forever, and my belief is that every child should have the best education they possibly can.
Right.
And I want to give it to them.
Exactly.
I want to make sure that they have it.
Exactly. And you and I have a mutual friend in State Representative Nick Menapace.
We do have a mutual
Mutual.
friend in Nick. I was just talking to him today, so.
He was here recently.
Oh, well. Yes, Nick is making his way up in Hartford.
Yes.
And he's trying to get in there and do good things for the
Yeah.
state of Connecticut. So we're hoping that that's what he can do.
And I totally forgot, he's a teacher as well.
He is a teacher. I don't know what he's currently doing, but I know he is a teacher.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I do know that
But I
he
know
is
that
an
trying
educator.
to teach and be a Hartford person has got to be hard.
Yes. Yeah, probably.
I know like being a retired person and doing Hartford is hard, but
Yes.
having a job on top of it's even
Yeah,
harder.
no. And as far as the Board of Ed goes in East Lyme, you guys are just about to hit budget season. What's the budget looking like? You don't have to get technical.
I don't know.
Okay.
I know that we're getting less money from Hartford. We're getting less money from DC.
Okay.
Insurance is going up. Wages are going up.
Yes.
The cost of oil and electricity is going up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm imagining the budget is going to go up too.
Yes.
We're going to have to tighten our belts
Okay.
and figure out how to do it. I think that the whole country is going to be doing that.
Yeah.
And it's going to be tough because you want to give the teachers what they deserve and you want to give the kids what they deserve.
Right.
But you got to find the money for it. And you don't want to tax people out of
No.
your town,
No.
which is hard.
Exactly. And with the, I'm sure with the school budgets, it's going to be really tough because
Yeah.
it's probably not.
Well, there's not a
Easy
lot
to-
of wiggle room in school budgets.
Right.
Because you have staff that they have to pay,
Mm-hmm.
and that's governed by contract usually.
Yes.
And then you have, insurance, which is governed by, we are in the state partnership, so we have to pay whatever the state tells us it is.
Okay.
And then you
There's
have,
no
No negotiating with the state of Connecticut.
You can't negotiate for it. Nope. Okay.
and then, you have you have insurance, you have your lights, you gotta turn the lights on, you
Yeah.
gotta give them heat, you gotta give them,
You got to feed them.
you gotta feed them, and that's, I think, the the federal government and the state government do give us lunch money. Not a lot, but they do give us some lunch money.
Oh, they do?
Yes. They give us free and reduced lunch, and we have all those guidelines we have to follow.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure they're not easy to follow.
No.
No? No?
I don't think any guideline is easy to follow.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Of course not.
And I was talking to Nick recently, and he was telling me about the first selectman in East Lyme. Is it
Dan Cunningham is our first selectman in East Lyme. Yep.
He seems not. Nick speaks very highly of him.
I've known Dan, over 20 years.
Okay.
Yep, he's an attorney also in town.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's a great guy. He loves rock and roll. He loves Bob Dylan. I think he's in a band.
Really?
Yeah,
cool.
He's a busy first selectman. He likes to jam.
Cool.
Yeah.
And run the town.
And run the town.
And run the town.
I mean, you gotta have an outlet for your mental health.
You
need something out there.
He's a face that I've never interviewed before. We'll have to.
All right, we'll have to hook you up with Dan. Dan's a good guy.
I was going to say, we'll have to make that happen.
You can talk about Bob Dylan.
Yeah, there you go. We can talk about Bob Dylan, the town, and the budget, and how it's gonna.
Budgets are never fun to talk
No.
about.
Oh God, no. Budgets are not fun to talk about. And all the first selectmen and mayors I've interviewed, it's like.
It's our
do we have
least
to talk
favorite
about the
item
budget?
to talk about.
Not really.
least favorite thing to talk about.
Now, as far as the Board of Ed in East Lyme goes, how many students do you have?
Whew.
Roughly.
Roughly 2,500.
Wow.
We have 5 schools, 3 elementary, a middle, and a high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're all spread out through town. No, they're not.
Yeah. We have 1 elementary on one end, 1 elementary on the other end, and in the middle is an elementary and a middle school, and at the other end is a high school. So they're kind of spread out.
Okay. Would you mind sticking around for another segment?
No problem.
All right, we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Welcome back to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. I'm Pete Mezzetti, sitting here with Jaime Shelburn, who is a Board of Ed member from the town of East Lyme and also on the Miracle League of Southeastern Connecticut. Welcome back.
Nice to be here.
Thanks for sticking around. All right, so let's talk about the state side of education.
Sure. So I actually brought some numbers with me.
Oh, good.
I brought some numbers. So I don't know if you know Charlene Russell Tucker. She is the commissioner for the State Department of Education.
I know the name.
She gives us these numbers every year
Okay.
at CABE, and they're actually really eye-opening numbers. So I will give them to you. I'd
Yes,
like to share
please.
them with you if I can.
Yes.
So as of December 1st in the state of Connecticut, there are 202 school districts. There are 1,554 school programs. There are 53,616 certified FTEs, and there are 69,000 non-certified staff. Okay, you ready? I have bigger numbers.
What's an FCE?
FTE is full-time equivalencies. Okay.
Gotcha.
So then there are 508,402 students in Connecticut. 54.9% of them are students of color. 45.1% of them are white students. 44.8% of them are eligible for free and reduced lunch. Remember, we just talked about that?
Yes.
18.5% of them are students with disabilities.
Okay.
11.3% of them are learning English as their language. And
Okay.
we have over 180 languages spoken in our schools. And 5,463 students have dealt with homelessness or home instability in 2023-24.
Are you kidding me?
So she gives us these numbers every year.
Wow.
But they are on Ed site at the state of Connecticut. So
Okay.
you can go get your town's numbers, the state's numbers, any numbers you want. But she gives us these numbers every year
Wow.
at this meeting that we have in December. And every year I write them down because they blow my mind.
And I'm sure they either go up or go down every year.
They do change every year, but the awness of them is just amazing.
Oh, wow.
And the homelessness number is sad.
Yeah,
It's 5,463 students.
That's depressing. That's,
It is.
It is.
But, we have to do what we can to try to make that number go down.
Exactly.
And we're doing that. We're trying. We're working hard. CABE, I don't know, I know you know CABE, Connecticut
I do
Association
know
for Boards
CABE.
of Education.
I do know Kate.
Patrice. We know
McCarthy.
Patrice
Yeah, I
McCarthy.
do.
She's great. She's
She
the
is.
executive director. She does really good things and hardworking. We have a new president this year, Meg Scada, but our old president, Leonard Larkart,
Yeah.
he is about to become the president of NSBA, which is the National School Board Association, and he will become that in April in San Antonio.
Wow,
So it's
good
cool.
for him.
Yeah,
Good for
we're
him.
doing good things. I just became the vice president of professional development in November for
Cool,
CABE.
good for you.
So we're doing good things. We're very busy. We are going to DC at the end of this month to do some
Really?
advocating for some legislation changes and some funding changes and
Cool.
some policy stuff. So hopefully we are successful in doing that and we can get some of these numbers to balance out.
Right. So you're going to DC for a couple of days.
DC for a couple of days to legislate and advocate for our state and our students.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, our teachers, and it's going to be good.
Yeah.
We're going to go up a Capitol Hill and try to get people to listen to us.
And see what happens.
Yeah.
And see what happens. And
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll meet with all the legislators.
Yeah, they're really good. They meet with us. They, we start making our appointments now for January, at the end of the month, and they meet with us and they listen, and we leave our information with them, and they really do listen to what we have to say. So that's always nice.
Yeah. Right.
It's nice that they actually listen to us.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
I saw you have pictures of Joe Courtney out there.
Yeah.
We met with him last year, and like we
just-
do every year, and he's a really good friend of CABE and
Yes.
education in Connecticut. So
Yeah, Joe's a good guy.
Yes, he
he's
is.
Usually a regular on with me.
good.
And normally it is our yearly get-togethers in October, but unfortunately because of the government shutdown, it's probably going to be in the spring.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Next time he's home.
It was in the weird spot.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
his office is like
October was a weird spot this year.
his office is like next time he's home, because right now everything is because the
Yeah, and
government shut down.
They're about to restart now too, so like Hartford is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now, as far as CABE goes, tell us a little bit about CABE and exactly what they do.
CABE is a group.
Yes.
Patrice is their executive director, but there are employees at CABE, but the board is Board of Ed members in Connecticut.
Okay.
You have to be a Board of Ed member to serve as a board member on CABE. And you're usually invited by, the president of CABE, which is currently is Meg. But it's all volunteers on our side.
Right.
There is a paid, group of employees that we have that they legislate, they provide professional development to board members. The state of Connecticut passed, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago, that all Board of Education members in the state of Connecticut will receive professional development
Right.
and the how-tos and do's and don'ts of being a Board of Ed member. And CABE provides that service with a grant from the State Board of Education.
Really?
So CABE does that. They provide tons of professional development around the year for board members. And then we lobby in DC.
Okay.
We go to national board meetings, and we meet other board members from all across the country. We learn new things. new policies, new curriculums, new legislative things. We network with other towns. We do a lot of legislating in Hartford. We have a day on the Hill, March 11th, where
Okay.
CABE goes up to Hartford.
All right.
We make appointments with our legislators. We march, try to get everybody's attention for education in Connecticut and to keep it what it should be. They are a very hardworking group of CABE employees up
Yes. And I'm sure they work extremely close with the Connecticut State Legislature once they come back
there.
into
They
session.
work very, very closely with the Connecticut legislators.
And one person we didn't mention is the previous executive
The
director,
previous executive director was
our dear friend.
is Bob Reeder.
He is.
He was a wonderful executive director.
Oh, he was.
He was. And Patrice is doing a great job too.
I kid you not, and you might not know this. When Bob was executive director of CABE, he would come down and do this with me once a month.
Really?
He would come down
That's great.
once a month.
I did not know that
And
he did that.
We would just have a half-hour conversation, and
That's awesome.
yeah, I know,
That's
Patrice is nice too.
Patrice is good. I know she's been doing a lot of stuff at the other end of the state,
Yep.
up closer to Hartford, but
Yep.
we'll have to get her to come down here
Yeah,
someday to have some meetings with you.
maybe have her and
Oh, Meg.
Meg.
She's our new president.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be great.
We could-
I'll have to get them in touch with you so they can come down and talk to you.
Yeah, no,
Because
that
they
would
have great things to say too.
do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What else?
Just busy.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm just busy,
No,
you know,
no.
juggling all these, things, and what I also haven't mentioned that I do is I'm on the Youth, Family, Human Services Commission in my town, so I work very closely with our town on mental health, suicide prevention, suicide
Really?
education, drug abuse,
addiction?
alcohol addiction, putting together things that help educate children, adults. We're going to work on some AI stuff for the town
Cool.
to, educate our elders, our parents. I've, working hard, trying to get everything. It all works hand in hand. Mental health, education.
There's another reason to have you come back.
I know. I'll have to come back again and let you know what we're doing.
We can talk about that for a half hour.
Yeah, I could talk about that stuff forever.
Exactly. And I'm sure you have an executive director for that
We
too.
do. Sarah Furman. She is awesome and amazing.
Yeah?
She is amazing. The best thing the town of East Lyme ever did was hire her for us. She's great. Yeah, she would love to come talk to you about that.
You sure about that?
Oh yeah, I'll put a little bug in her ear and make her come.
You sure about that?
No,
Maybe?
no, it's you gotta do all parts of everything.
Yeah.
You got to make sure your mental health is good, and you got to make sure we're educating everybody. You got to get out there, do the things that you love, and I just happen to love
Exactly.
these things. So I got to make sure I got them right.
Speaking of these things, we've got some time left, so let's talk about events coming up with the Miracle
Events
League.
coming up. So I did the Miracle League. We've got CABE Day on the Hill. I think I've done this. Oh, I have not.
No.
So CABE is divided into areas. We have 9 of them. So
Okay.
Where we're sitting right now is Area 8.
Okay.
That's from Lime to Guilford.
All right.
That's Area 8. They are having a legislative breakfast with their legislators. It's
Oh, fun.
tentatively scheduled for the 21st.
Okay.
In Area 9, which is where I serve,
Yeah.
is old. So that's East Lyme, all the way over to the Rhode Island border.
Oh boy.
Our area breakfast is the 14th in Norwich. So we invite all of our legislators for breakfast.
Okay.
And all the Board of Eds in those towns, if they want to come, they come to, we usually designate one school in that big area, and they host all the legislators and all the Board of Ed members for breakfast and coffee and juice.
Cool.
And we have chats with our legislators, and very informal. Talk about what we want to see, how can we help each other, how can I was listening to your other previous group guests, and they were talking about regionalization.
Yes.
And it behooves everyone to help each other.
Right.
So like East Lyme, we do an EMT course.
Okay.
And we have students from Waterford and Old Lyme, and they come into East Lyme every morning, and they take this EMT course.
Really?
Yes, and they are certified EMT. If they pass all the tests at the end of the year, they are certified EMT, and they can get a job right out of high school.
Cool.
It is very cool, regionalization. And you know, we work with the National Guard. We have kids go and learn how to repair Humvees and helicopters, and the National Guard comes and picks up the kids and they bring them to the base and they teach them this. We're having gym classes up at Stone's Ranch in East Lyme, doing adventure PE.
Really?
It's great regionalization. You know, sometimes you got to reach out your hand. Electric Boat is a great partner.
Yeah.
We have been doing so much stuff with Electric Boat. They have been doing stuff with all the schools.
I saw that Electric Boat recently acquired the Crystal Mall property.
They did recently acquire the Crystal
I
Mall
saw
property.
that.
That's going to be big because the mall needs a little boost.
Yeah.
The mall needs a little boost.
I wonder what's in the mall. Probably nothing.
Last time I was in there was like 5 to 10 stores in there.
Okay. I haven't been in
But
there
you
in
know,
a while. But
it's nice to get. You gotta work with your towns to work with your businesses to work with each other, because you know, at the end of the day, you're asking them to help you pay for education. So you gotta work together to make it work.
Exactly.
And regionalization of services, sometimes like doing that EMT program is worth it.
Right.
You know, it helps the kids, it helps the communities, and it helps each other. And that's really what we're here for.
That is what we're here for. But we're about to run out of time. But before we say goodnight, I want to thank you for coming down.
Thank you for having me. This was great.
Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Hopefully we will see each other soon.
Excellent. On behalf of Jaime Shelburn, I'm Pete Mezzetti. Thanks. Good night. We'll see you next time. The preceding program was brought to you in part by